GDR, Tucson, and Series, and get a $300 gift with any Tempur-Pedic purchase. So this Halloween season, trust your sleep to sit and sleep. For dreams that are sweeter than a pumpkin spice latte. That sounds good, Drew.
This is a metaphor for your business's journey. Sometimes it feels like the courts keep changing right before your eyes. Oh, and in order to maneuver it, you need an expert by your side. That's what Dell Technologies advisors do. They have the tech solutions you need to stay ahead of the game. Woo! For advice on solutions like XPS 13 laptops powered by Intel Evo platform, call an advisor today at 877-ASK-DELL.
Markets by Goldman Sachs offers personal loans with no fees ever. Banks offer coffee. So what's more important? A Markets by Goldman Sachs loan with no fees that could help consolidate debt, or bank coffee that tastes like bank coffee. You can money. Visit markets.com to learn more about saving, borrowing, and investing from Markets by Goldman Sachs.
Investing involves risk and investments may lose value. Brokerage and investment advisory services by Goldman Sachs and Company, LLC. Member FINRA SIPC. Lending and deposit products provided by Goldman Sachs Bank USA, member FDIC.
I'm Susan Owen, managing partner at OPO Law. Over 43 years of experience. Over 10,000 personal injury cases with a 98% success rate. If you've been injured, call 888-OPO-WIN for a free consultation.
Hey, it's Dean Sharp. You know, with energy costs rising and temps getting warmer and electric vehicles here to stay, I can't believe how many homes still don't have solar. Now, granted, there's a lot of misinformation out there, so my solar company, Sunlux, asked me to clear some of it up. First, solar doesn't cost you money. It saves you money. A lot of money. Second, it doesn't matter where your panels are made. What matters is who makes them. And finally, you hear about some system out there for $29.95, but that is not what is going to end up on your home. You know, it means something to me that all the partners at Sunlux left top-tier positions at other solar companies. Why? To do solar better. It's why Sunlux is an LG and Tesla platinum contractor. The best systems, the best battery solutions, the best service, the best warranty, and a solar company who is straight with you from day one. Hey, it's time for solar. Get started today at sunlux.com. That's sunlux.com, sunlux.com. CSLB 1008374. Portions of the following program were pre-recorded.
The spell is cast. Halloween time is back at the Disneyland Resort. And now, KFI AM 640 wants to give you a chance to get in on the magic. Happy Hauntings are returning to both Disney California Adventure Park and Disneyland Park. It's so much themed as fun. It's a real spring now through October 31st. Don't miss the celebration. Offering subject to capacity. Restrictions and change without notice. Keep listening for your chance to win tickets on KFI AM 640. More stimulating talk.
And it's here. The weekend is here. KFI AM 640, live everywhere on the iHeartRadio app. I'm Chris Little in for Jennifer Jones-Lee. It's time to get to your Biz Bites, brought to you by Equinox Home Financing. The answer for the self-employed. You can check them out at equinoxfinancing.com.
It's time for Biz Bites. Bite to business. On Wake Up Call with Phil and host name here.
All right, you know how you do a Google search on your phone for something like how to water plants and get to the bottom, and then you have to tap see more to see more? Well, Google is making it easier to doom scroll through those results. Yesterday, Google announced it is gradually rolling out continuous scrolling. It'll work for most English searches on mobile devices in the U.S. with continuously scrolling results. You'll be able just to keep your eye on the screen, and thus enabling the doom scroll in which you can spend hours and hours and hours on the screen devoted to absorbing negative news articles about having whatever happen in your life, but you can do that without tapping see more. I mean, you don't have to limit doom scrolling to negative news. If you endlessly scroll through positive news, in that case, you would no longer be doom scrolling. This is kind of fun or frightening. It's a new website. It just went live yesterday. It allows you to look up any address, like your house, landmarks, whatever, and get a sense of what it would look like if that place was hit by a flood or some wildfires or smog. The website is called thisclimatedoesnotexist.com. It uses AI to re-image Google Street View photos, and it's pretty realistic. I looked up my house where I grew up in Hacienda Heights, put in a flood. It flooded all the way up to the front door. The goal of the website is to bring attention to the changing environment and get people to take action against climate change. The website again is thisclimatedoesnotexist.com. You're not going to see every house in there or every place in there, but you can pretty much, I tried one place and it didn't show up. The house where I live now didn't show up, so I guess I'm okay. Experts say the largest increase in Social Security benefits is free lunch for seniors. And the reason why is that seniors have already spent a year dealing with higher prices on everything from food to housing to new and used cars and bananas, in my case. The guy who runs a retirement planning platform called Silver, S-I-L-V-U-R, says this is really a catch-up on the past year's inflation. Benefits will increase by 5.9% for a cost of living adjustment in 2022. That translates to about $92 a month for the average retiree. It is the biggest increase since 1982, or maybe I should say it's the biggest catch-up since 1982. As you'll recall, Southwest canceled 3,000 flights over the weekend, maybe even more, and Southwest says that was because of weather and air traffic control issues. The FAA says that's a bunch of B-U-L-L. But one flight that got canceled was supposed to fly from Chicago to Las Vegas, and it was supposed to have Kimberly Romano's parents on it. They were going to Romano's wedding, but that's right, they didn't make it. Romano says it was the most important day of her life, and she didn't have a single family member there. That means her dad couldn't even walk her down the aisle. The Romano family wants an apology and a refund from Southwest. The airline is issuing vouchers worth $100 to $250 to each passenger who had their flights canceled. Haven't heard whether Kimberly Romano got her refund and her apology. Former Boeing executive has been indicted for fraud in that 737 MAX tragedy. The indictment alleges that he deceived the FAA while it was first certifying the 737 MAX jet. That jet would go on to have two fatal crashes that between them killed 346 people. It led to a 20-month grounding of Boeing's best-selling plane and cost the company more than $20 billion. It was all due to design flaws. The big focus was on the, as you remember this, we talk about it all the time, the MCAS, which is short for Maneuvering Characteristics Augmentation System. The U.S. Attorney for the Northern District of Texas says that in an attempt to save Boeing money, this guy named Mark Faulkner allegedly withheld critical information from regulators. The prosecutor also said Faulkner's callous choice to mislead the FAA hampered the agency's ability to protect the flying public and left pilots in the lurch, lacking information that they really needed for the 737 MAX flight controls. Man, after those flights went down, a lot of people were spooked about flying on any Boeing plane or just flying in general. This is KFI KOST HD2 Los Angeles. Out to the crazy drive we go. Now it is Jeff Baugh, and he's got his eyes on the 101.
Oh, yeah, I'm cracking up here. We went through the airline stories before going to the airborne report. Good morning. I must tell you, there's a beautiful blue tint to the air over LA here. So, well done, boys. Well done. We're moving on. Okay, back to the freeways. Pretty good drive now. Eastbound 101 coming out of Calabasas 405 all the way through your city is wonderful. The 405, there was a little bit of a problem. There's a little bit of slowing. It's actually south before Mulholland. You see a couple of trucks. As a matter of fact, it's the concrete next over to the right shoulder, so that's what that was all about. Now, as I speak to you, we are coming up over the East LA interchange. Even the infamous North 101 West 10 merge going to the 4 level. That's not bad. There's a couple of brake lights down there. It doesn't look like any big deal. We're going to start down to 5, and, well, don't go away. We'll keep you out of trouble, that's for sure. Injured in an accident, visit superwoman.com. Jeff Baugh, KFI in the sky. Contractor license 1047-781.
Johnson Goodrich taught Kenny to do things the right way, not the easy way. And now, every ghetto technician has a digital assistant named Duncan. Digital Duncan is a genius, just like his namesake. Back during the Cold War, the U.S. government came to my dad and said, "We need you to build a giant freezer at the test site and bring it down to 50 degrees below zero."
They wanted to make sure their nuclear triggers would function if they had to send warheads to Russia during the wintertime.
So Dad designed a cascade system that used weird gases like argon and CO2 instead of Freon. He and I got that system down to 50 degrees below zero in the Nevada desert in the summertime.
When the U.S. government needs a genius solution, they ask Dustin Good.
And when your ghetto technician needs a genius solution, they ask Digital Factory.
Ghetto's been awarded 114 patents for cool stuff we've invented.
And we believe number 115 is on the way.
Ghetto, G-O-E-T-T-S.
We'll keep you cool, but it's hard to spell.
Amazon Delivery Service Partners are hiring full-time delivery drivers to meet growing customer demand. Earn at least $19.50 per hour at select stations, plus benefits and a sign-on bonus of $2,000 from participating DSPs. If you apply now, apply today at www.amazon.com/driver. That's www.amazon.com/driver. No delivery experience required. Terms apply. Hourly rate includes a limited time incentive for working full-time between October 17th to December 25th, 2021.
Sunny today, highs in the low to mid-70s at the beaches, mid-70s, mid-80s, Metro LA, the Valley's LC, and the IE, a few degrees warmer tomorrow. We lead local live from the KFI 24-hour newsroom. I'm Chris Little. This has been your wake-up call. Handle on the news is now.
Handle on the news. Handle on the news. And now, here's Bill Handel.
Good morning, everybody. Bill Handel here on a Friday morning, October 15th. And even before I get to the hello to the crowd, Dodgers win. And Alex so brilliantly put it with great analysis. They're going to play some more, and then they're going to play some more if they win. Fabulous. How do you beat that? Morning, Chris.
Good morning, Bill.
Chris Little in for Jennifer today, ending the weekend Monday. Jen is back on Tuesday. Zane, good morning. Boca Cove. Huh?
That's Hebrew for good news.
Yeah. Oh. Hebrew for, yeah, you hate me too. I get that.
Today, we always say it's National Whatever Day. Unbeknownst to most people, Chris, this is National Exclude the Gentiles Day.
That's what I thought.
That's why I said good morning to him.
Yeah, gotcha. Excellent.
Am I supposed to say Mazel Tov?
Yeah. Congratulations.
Mazel Tov. Mazel Tov.
Yeah,
Let's pay a license.
Yeah, there's two times when people yell Mazel Tov really loudly. One is at a wedding when the groom smashes the glass. Literally, there's a glass usually wrapped up in some kind of a napkin or cloth, and the groom steps on it, smashes it, and you can hear a loud pop, and that signifies the beginning of the marriage. It's not religious, it's just sort of a cultural, isn't it fun? And some people use light bulbs because it's a big pop. And then there's a story of like a Waterford glass, really thick Waterford glass, and the only pop you heard was the ankle snapping.
That makes sense. Those Waterford.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. And then the other Mazel Tov, big Mazel Tov, and this one is a little strange, and a lot of people don't quite get it, is during a circumcision, where the slicing is literally done in front of everybody. Mm-hmm. Men and women all gather around in a circle where that poor little kid is held. It's a great honor to have, Zadok or whatever the name is, holds the kid as the mohel slices. And if the slice happens, everybody goes, Mazel Tov! And claps. Now, this is true.
You know who doesn't yell Mazel Tov? The baby.
Yeah. I'll tell you else, the Mazel Tov among the women is louder than the men because what happens with men, I've been to more than my share of circumcision ceremonies, is as the cut is made, every guy's sphincter closes up tight. Ooh, yeah. Matter of fact, there was one rabbi who was here in the valley. I don't know if he's still doing it. He's also a Moyle. Rabbi Leftovitz, some of his lefty. He was southpaw, and he would come in, literally walk into the room and go, "Does anybody need a touch-up?" He was actually very funny. Okay, enough for Mazel Tov. See, Chris, you started it. Alex, good morning.
No, Wayne started it.
With a book or Tov. Yeah, but you started with Mazel
I
Tov.
expanded.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, you increased it. Yes. And then there's Tyler. Good morning, Tyler.
Good morning, Bill.
Good morning. Misty is not here today, I assume, right?
Nope.
Okay, not.
But it's
All
a
right.
big foreskin Friday.
Yeah. That's actually very funny. That is funny. And I'm pointing to him, of course. Yes.
I do what I can.
I understand. All right, guys. It's a Friday, so we're going to have fun this Friday. And the Dodgers win. They're going on to the championship series. The salespeople over there are screaming Mazel Tov and Booker Tov. And they're just beyond ecstatic. All right, guys, let's do it. Handle on the news with Chris Little in for Jennifer, Zane Resnick in for Zane Resnick, and me. And the lead story. Did he go? And there it is. The Dodgers move on to the National League Championship Series. If they pull that, it's against Atlanta the Braves.
First game tomorrow, 5:07, live in HD. Search AM 570 LA Sports and the iHeartRadio app.
Yeah. What is last night I was looking at the TV, staring at it, wondering where the game was. Who's carrying the game? Television line.
Well, first, Bill, you have to turn the TV on.
No, that's the
I
problem.
was wondering where the game was.
I missed it. I put it
not on.
I put on the menu. Leave me alone. I couldn't find it. Who's carrying it on television? Fox. No, that's Fox Channel 11.
TBS TBS will be carrying it.
Which channel is on direct? You know?
No,
Does anybody know?
channel TBS is on your system.
How about on Spectrum?
Okay, but no, let's help him. What do you have, DirecTV?
I have direct. Yeah.
Oh my God. It's too complicated. Well, you guys continue to discuss this Game 5.
No, we're done. No, we're done. We have a lot of news.
All right, Bill, go home and look it up. They continue their streak of winning every postseason do or die game.
What's going to happen with the Giants, Wayne?
What's going to happen with the Giants?
Yeah, I'm sorry. They're the midgets now.
They relax today.
Yeah. And they're saying, they're happy because they got they're done, hard work.
I miss the Braves. You know, here's what I feel. I feel in my heart the Braves won't be as difficult as the Giants.
Whoa.
Listen, all season the two the Dodgers and the Giants.
Mm-hmm.
It couldn't have been closer. It went to a Game 5. Game 5 decided by a single run.
In the ninth inning.
In the ninth inning, the two teams could not have been
it was good.
all season within, other than certain periods, but within a game or two, 2.5 games.
Yeah, it was a hell of a series.
I mean,
It was
were neck and neck and neck and neck.
Yeah. Great season, great playoffs.
And I just don't think with the Braves it's going to be quite the same.
All right, Chris, let's move on.
Okay, well, looks like Robert Durst isn't going to be spending very much time in prison, although he was sentenced to life in prison. But the reason he won't be spending so much time in prison is because he's 78.
Yeah, and did you look at him? Did you see what he looked like?
He looked like he was 79.
Yeah, catatonic, drooling.
He has a lot of health problems.
Yeah, he does. Really.
Yeah, but he still looks mean.
No, he didn't look mean. He just
His
looked like
eyes.
He just looked like a
He doesn't have as many health problems as Katie Durst or Stephen Berman.
Yeah, she has some serious. Yeah, those
Or the
are
guy in Galveston.
Yeah, those are serious.
You know what? He screwed himself by doing that documentary.
Where he went in and looked at the mirror in the bathroom with a live mic.
Just doing the documentary in
I know, God. So,
Yeah, the live mic, that was good stuff.
Yeah, live mic effectively admitting that he did it. Real problematic.
All right, now we'll take a break. This is KFI. Let's check in with Chris Little. Well, as Bill mentioned, the Dodgers did win. Now they go on to Atlanta to face the Braves in the National League Championship Series. Former President Clinton is in the hospital in OC. Doctors say it's not COVID-related. It is a blood infection, sometimes referred to as sepsis. And it started with a urinary tract infection. Real estate heir Robert Durst, as we just mentioned, has been sentenced to life in prison for killing his best friend. Durst is 78, so he may not be there long. We'll check your drive coming up next.
Well, you've heard me talk about my friends at Sunday and how they can sell your home fast without any repairs, without the hassle of dealing with showings, realtors, cleaning, or making upgrades. Now Sunday has made the process even easier for those who want to sell a property fast. Contact Sunday for your free no-obligation cash offer. They're going to visit your property, take photos, and do a 3D walkthrough. They'll package your property details and send it to the thousands of local investors in their database who are actively looking to buy property. The average homeowner receives 12 offers on their property. It's quick and easy. Plus, you can close in as little as 10 days, or they have the flexibility to close in months. They can even give you a $20,000 cash advance, which will help with moving costs when you sell with Sunday. Go to Sunday.com, SUNDAE.com, or phone them, 800-25-OFFER. Get a free no-obligation cash offer at Sunday.com, SUNDAE.com. Sunday is a California licensed real estate broker. DRE license number 020-88298.
Did you know that your local grocery outlet is independently owned and operated by folks in your community? This allows them to better serve their customers and give back to their communities. Stop by your local grocery outlet today.
Southern California weather from KFI. Sunny, a little windy today. Highs in the 80s and 90s. This report brought to you by Grocery Outlet. From the Southern California Toyota Dealers Traffic Center, we make it easy. Out to Jeff Bach, KFI in the sky.
You betcha. Look at the I-5 for you if you're coming out of Boyan Park. Now, all the rest of the east lane change. They're in pretty good shape. If you left on time, even, as a matter of fact, even if you left 2 minutes late, you're going to be okay. It's a good drive. 91-605. That short gets a little slow. You pick up a lot of company off the north 605 to north 5. So up to about Roseby, then good. Up to the 710, close to the east lane change. Very normal stuff and pretty good. Want to shift to Palmdale. If you're just leaving, coming out of Palmdale, be careful, South 14 around Palmdale Boulevard. CHP is responding, or somebody's calling for help there, so just be careful. And we're heading to some problems back in the San Fernando Valley. 2 inches north side of Sheldon before the 170 merge, and north 170 Victory. These could be duplicates, so we'll check them out for you. Just be careful on both freeways. Injured in accident is a sicker woman with the road outside. Jeff KFI in the sky.
This report is sponsored by Sam and Ash Injury Law.
If you find yourself in a situation where you're injured a little or a lot, this is so easy to remember. Sam and Ash avert the crash. Take and case, put this number in your phone. 800-304-2000. Call Sam and Ash, avert the crash. SamandAshLaw.com.
I am one of thousands of women with metastatic breast cancer or industry.
This is breast cancer that has spread to other parts of the body.
I am living in the mall and taking Ibrance, Psychocyclic.
Ibrance 125 milligram powder with an aromatase inhibitor is for postmenopausal women or for men with HR-positive, HER2-negative of the first hormonal-based therapy.
Be enjoying. Ask your doctor about Ibrance and visit Ibrance.com. Ibrance may cause low white blood cells, but not always create infection. Ibrance may cause severe inflammation of the lungs, surgery, and use the glass. Please be right away if you have any worsening symptoms, including trouble breathing, shortness of breath, cough, or alcohol. Report to the Ibrance or your doctor if you have fever, chills, or other signs of infection, liver or kidney problems, or are planning to become pregnant or are breastfeeding. Any side effects include low red blood cell and low platelet counts, infections, tiredness, nausea, TMS, abnormalities in the blood test, diarrhea, hair thinning and loss, family loss, and loss of appetite.
This is your life phenomenon. Mamma mia. Funny story. Dazzling dance number. Infectious music phenomenon. Mamma Mia, October 29th through November 21st. Check us out on MaradaTheater.com.
Looking for a good investment? Want to reduce uncertainty, financial risk, and hedge inflation? Here are 8 reasons to consider NRIA's prime real estate development fund. Steady monthly cash flow payoff with double-digit targeted returns. Solid, affordable, high-demand home and apartment assets faster. New construction built where housing is badly needed and demand booming. Substantial properties already built and selling right now supporting them. short and long-term strategies with steady cash flow and appreciation anticipated. An industry leader with a 15-year track record of 3 million square feet built and a pipeline of $1.7 billion of new property in progress. Hedge against inflation and receive steady cash flow.